Topic number two today. We are doing the bracket we want to see. All right. Now, we need to separate everything right now. This is not Ken Pom. This is not Evan Mia. This is not your silly little what does this team shoot at the rim or what does this team shoot from three when the altitude or the temperature in the gym is at a certain extent. We don't give a damn about none of that. This is our rooting interest, what we want to see. Whether this team rocks shoes that we like, whether this team shoots a lot of threes and that's all we care about, whether we want to be a proper hater of the other team. This is just based off of teams we want to see, who we want to root for, filling out a bracket just based on rooting interest. Dion, I feel like we're the perfect pair for this, to be honest with you.
I think we're gonna agree with a lot of this, which is gonna benefit us. I was gonna say how many, like, I feel like we each should get like an X number of times we get the pull rank.
So I will give one chance to pull rank per region. So you'll have four chances to pull rank, only one per region. I will allow it.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start in the South as we always do. Is it racist that we always start in the South?
I mean, I think it's racist on the committee's part by putting the South in the top left corner. That way we always start in the South.
Yeah, that's really on them. Shout out to the Mason Gillis line. So we have Auburn versus Alabama State. I mean Auburn.
Yeah, Auburn.
All right, this is gonna be an interesting one. Louisville versus Creighton.
Louisville for me.
I think Louisville too because they could also bomb threes and like that actually might beat Auburn. So let's go with that. Michigan versus UC San Diego. It's Michigan for me.
Yeah, Fat is top three.
All right, that's what we're not. Now,
Fat.
now I want to pull. Actually, I'm using this one to pull rank. I want UC San Diego just based on that comment alone. Texas A&M versus Yale.
A&M.
And I'll go A&M as well. Ole Miss versus North Carolina.
Ole Miss.
I'm gonna say Ole Miss as well. I don't want the Hubert experience. Iowa State versus Lipscomb.
Lipscomb. Lipscomb for me. I think Iowa State is a bad loss destined to happen, and I'd rather just get it out the way early.
Yeah, let's get a little 14-3 madness. Let's go with Lipscomb on this one. Marquette, New Mexico.
No, Marquette, because
I
Cam Jones,
want I want Marquette because Cam Jones.
yeah,
Michigan State and Bryant.
Michigan State,
Let's rock with Michigan State. Back to the top here. We have Auburn taking on Louisville.
Auburn.
Are we positive we don't want Auburn to get Pat? Like, imagine Pat Kelsey beating Auburn to go to the Sweet 16.
I think the problem is I want Chad Baker, Mazara, Trey Holloman so bad.
Okay, that's very true. All right, Auburn goes on. We have UC San Diego taking on Texas A&M. Texas A&M.
Yeah, you know.
Or do we want more chaos with UC San Diego? Make it a Sweet 16.
I think nah, because Wade Taylor versus Auburn could be fun.
Yeah, I
I
kind of
don't
want
know
to.
anything about UC San Diego other than Guy really likes them.
Yeah, I'm out then. Let's go Texas A&M to win that game. All right, we have Ole Miss taking on Lipscomb. I'm going Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, yeah.
We have Marquette on Michigan State.
State,
State once again. At the top here in the Sweet 16, we have Auburn taking on Texas A&M.
Auburn,
Well, Auburn as well, and then we have Ole Miss taking on Michigan State.
State.
Michigan State. Okay, Michigan State versus Auburn.
I get my get back. I'm pulling rank. Auburn. I
Son
get my get
I,
back.
I feel like you played that so correctly by letting that happen. You knew I would. The fat comment threw me off my pivot. Okay, we have Auburn advancing to the Final Four out of the South. Over to the East, Duke versus 16 seed Duke, obviously, right?
Yeah, dude.
Baylor, Mississippi State.
Valdez.
Yeah, I want to see Valdez, so I want to see Baylor in that spot. Oregon versus Liberty.
For me, it's Liberty in this one.
For me, it's Liberty as well. Top five 3-point shooting team. Like, just want to see a team bomb threes. Um, I don't want to see Nate Biddle's hair either. Arizona, Akron,
Arizona.
Arizona, BYU, VCU,
BYU.
BYU, Wisconsin, Montana.
Again.
Montana's best player's name is Money Williams. I want to throw that out there.
Then Montana. Honestly, with that Wisconsin Michigan game was so bad. Like the earlier we can get Wisconsin out of here, the better, in my opinion.
Yeah, it would kind of be fun, I think, too, to see like Montana, BYU, just a good old fashioned mountain off. I feel like it'd be great. Let's go. St. Mary's Vanderbilt. St. Mary. Ooh. So I'm torn because I'm a hater. Don't want Vanderbilt. But also, Vanderbilt probably plays a more fun style of basketball than St. Mary's. St. Mary's is like slow, you know, 9 a.m. Wisconsin playground AAU level basketball team,
I grew
common
up like
bond for my Michigan high school AAU folks.
I grew up like 10 minutes from Mary's, maybe 20. I wouldn't hate putting Mary's in there, but Vanderbilt's the way like more fun team.
They are the
Also,
way.
like I get why y'all hate Hogard. He's due for a big one.
A big what?
Big game.
Of what?
Like, 15 to 17 points.
Oh, basketball? That's crazy work. Also, don't let me I disrespect the common bond there. Shout out to the Michigan AU basketball scene. St. Mary's is definitely a team that goes by the name of Parallel 45. Yeah, let me tell you about this team. It was nothing but Connors and Eric's and jump stops. And this team never turned it over. They played in the UP. They were a scary bunch. They used to whoop my ass all the time. I hated it. Alabama, Robert Morris.
I'm choosing against Bama until you agree.
Yeah, I'll go Bama as well. Back up to the top here. Duke versus Baylor.
Duke,
Duke as well. Liberty versus Arizona.
Liberty,
Liberty as well. Fun run. Uh, uh, BYU taking on Montana.
BYU,
BYU. Vanderbilt taking on Alabama.
Bama, BYU would be fun.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, so let's stay down there. Let's go Bama, BYU.
BYU.
BYU as well. And then we have Duke, Liberty, Fun Run Liberty, Duke, and BYU. Who goes to the Final Four? I would like to make a notion that
What's
it
that?
might be fun for BYU to beat Duke and go to the Final Four.
So I was gonna say BYU. Duke in my like I would never bet on BYU to beat Duke, but if we're going strictly rooting interest, I want BYU in the
We
final.
are we are
Honestly,
we are BYU people. That we
they might be our national champions when we're done with this.
that'd be crazy. Also, Mark Pope would have to come outside. Over to the west, we have Florida, Norfolk State, Florida. UConn, Oklahoma. I want to say Oklahoma.
Yeah, Jeremiah Fears.
Yeah, Jeremiah Fear, special run. Memphis, Colorado State.
Ooh. I'm probably alone in this camp. I actively root for Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to see a Mountain West team. I want to see PJ Haggerty and Dane Danger. I'm Memphis. Memphis for me. Maryland, Grand Canyon. I'm gonna go
I
Maryland.
yeah, I can't quit Maryland.
Missouri and Drake.
Missouri.
I
Anti-DeVries.
know this is personal for you.
Anti-DeVries.
I'm pulling rank here. I want Drake.
That's fine. I'll wait the next round. I'll pull rank to make sure we can't do that again.
Texas Tech, UNC, Wilmington.
Tech.
Tech. Kansas, Arkansas.
This one's tough.
It's Arkansas for me.
Yeah, Cal's way more likable than Self.
Yeah. Also, like Cal versus Patino would be scenes in the next round. I'm guessing St. John's over Omaha, correct?
Yeah, St. John's.
Are we sure we don't want Omaha over St. John's? How funny would that be?
It would be hilarious if Nebraska was just way like worse than any other team in their state.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Okay. Florida versus Oklahoma. Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
Memphis versus Maryland. I would like to go Maryland.
Yeah, same. Same.
Drake versus Tech.
Tech.
I'm gonna go Tech. Arkansas taking on St. John's.
Arkansas.
Arkansas, yeah, let's get nasty. Boogie Flan run. Okay. Florida taking on Maryland.
We're doing strictly rooting,
I
right?
kind of want to do that. No, no, my Gators, but my crab five.
If we're doing strictly rooting, it's Maryland for me. I can't quit this tier. I can't.
I'm a Derek Queen guy before anything too. All right, we'll go Maryland. We'll go Maryland. All right, at the bottom we have Arkansas and Texas Tech.
Arkansas, right?
Yeah, yeah. Arkansas in the Elite Eight taking on Maryland. Who do we have there?
I got Maryland.
I got Maryland going to the Final Four. All right.
I think what I've learned from this is we like some bad teams.
Yeah, but that's fine. This is rooting interest. Houston, SIU Edwardsville, Houston.
Houston.
Gonzaga, Georgia.
Neither. Like, I mean,
I want to pick Georgia to be honest with you.
I think can we do Gonzaga? Because I want to see them get like their doors blown out by Houston.
Yeah, true, true, true. Get them set up to get, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Clemson, McNeese.
McNeese.
I'll let you have McNeese because I feel like I want to keep my opponent rank. So I'll let you have McNeese. Purdue and High Point.
Purdue, Braden.
Yeah, Purdue. Illinois versus Xavier.
If it's Xavier, Illinois.
You calling it Xavier is crazy. They're gonna eat you alive for that.
What
It's
is it,
Xavier.
Xavier?
Yeah, dog. I called him Xavier. I think like 2 years ago. There's still somebody that like slides in my DMs every now and then. Is like, how dare you disrespect our school? When I
Do,
mess it up one time.
do they know it's spelled with an X, not a Z?
Yes, they do.
Okay, well, as long as they're aware, they can be wrong.
All right. So do you have Illinois advancing?
Yeah,
I
Illinois.
got Illinois too. Kentucky and Troy.
As a Waffle House dude's hilarious, but Kentucky.
I'm doing Kentucky. UCLA, Utah State.
I'm gonna let you cook with this one.
I'm gonna go UCLA. I'm gonna go UCLA, and then Tennessee and Wofford.
Tennessee,
I'm gonna go Tennessee as well. Back up to the top here, Houston, Gonzaga.
Houston,
I'm gonna go Houston as well. McNeese and Purdue.
Braden,
Purdue. Illinois, Kentucky.
Illinois.
I'm gonna say Kentucky. I'm pulling rank too. UCLA, Tennessee.
So you said even with all the injuries?
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair. Because if Kentucky's fully healthy, it's a very easy decision for me. But with all the injuries, I feel like I'd rather see Illinois. Tennessee on the bottom one though.
yeah. I'm gonna go Tennessee as well. So then we have Houston and Purdue.
Braden.
And they beat Houston. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, talking that talk to. Let's go
Hmm.
Purdue. This is like a watch. Okay, let's go Purdue there. And then we have Tennessee, Kentucky.
In this spot, I got Kentucky for sure.
I would go Kentucky. So then we have Purdue, Kentucky to go to the Final Four.
I mean, that would be special for the channel if we got that matchup.
Yeah, it would. I want Kentucky because then we get Kentucky BYU in the
Yes.
Final Four.
Yeah.
So our Final Four is Auburn, Maryland, BYU, and Kentucky. So who wins those Who do we have advancing in those matchups?
This is way more chalky than I thought it was going to be, by the way. Like when we got started, I was like, we got some bad teams around. We just have a bunch of like top four seeds.
Yeah.
Maryland over Auburn for me.
So you want Maryland in the championship game?
From a rooting interest perspective, like Auburn's the way better team, but like Maryland,
A Maryland championship game, bro. Okay, we got Maryland on one side, then we have BYU, Kentucky.
BYU,
I'm gonna say BYU too. So we have BYU versus Maryland in our championship game. Who wins the rooting interest, watchability, national title?
BYU.
BYU does it in the first year under Coach Young. He beats Mark Pope along the way. The scenes, the storylines, it'll all be there. That was really fun. I I implore somebody to actually fill out their bracket based on that and just see how you do. Let us know, but don't blame us when you lose. It is March, and that means that March Madness is upon us. And if you are looking for a place to play, Underdog Fantasy has you covered. Sign up and deposit using code SLEEPERS, that's code SLEEPERS, to receive up to $1,000 in bonus credit plus a free pick. Head over to Underdog Fantasy today and use promo code SLEEPERS to take advantage of this amazing offer.